first time you've seen 8-man?
Yeah, that's definitely the first time I've seen 8-man, and I want to go back and watch. Look, there's a touchdown going on right there. It's play every other play, man. It's crazy.
How do you think guys came back today after a pretty emotional weekend?
Just come back to work. You know, it's another week, big game for us this week, so guys are excited. Obviously a big win for us, but have to get back to work, have to finish strong here. We've had other big wins, so, you know, I think it was nothing new for the guys to come back to work this week.
Is that game on Saturday, because of Michigan State's defense, how tough a front four, front seven that is, do you learn things in that game that you might not learn in other games?
You know, it was kind of a good lesson in perseverance, and, you know, maybe things not going our way offensively all the time. We're not able to do a lot of the things we wanted to do there at the beginning of the game, and just finding a way to win. A game that it wasn't about the stats. It was just about making smart decisions, whether it's throwing the ball away or whatever the case may be. Just finding a way to win and move the ball. So kind of an interesting game, but Michigan State's defense was very talented, so it made it tough.
A lot of people would say Iowa is Nebraska's biggest rivalry. Now this is your first game against Iowa. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, you know, I'm excited. Excited to go play at Iowa and play in this rivalry game. I know the guys are too, so it'll be fun, and looking forward to it.
Is Iowa, do they pose similar challenges defensively that Michigan State does, or what you've seen on them so far?
Somewhat. They're another tough, solid team. They're going to be really sound and play hard. So we got to come to play. You know, they're not going to make a lot of mistakes, and we'll have to see how it goes. You know, we still have a lot of film to kind of cover here. We have a meeting later today, so there'll be more to offer after that.
Adrian, could you comment just on the opportunity to finish the second half 5-1 after starting 0-6?
Yeah, you know, I think it kind of signifies the turn we've made as a program, kind of adopting that culture and you know, feeling confident in what we're doing here. It'd be a huge thing for us to finish the season that way, and something that we're definitely capable of doing.
Was there a turning point in your eyes in the second half, Wisconsin, Northwestern? I mean, was there a point where you're like, this thing can get turned around here pretty quick?
Yeah, you know, I felt really good going into that Wisconsin game. I think a few better decisions made by me. I think the game would have been a little bit different there. Obviously, Northwestern was a tough one. I feel like we were hanging in there, and we were so close to really turning that corner. And obviously, Minnesota was kind of that tipping point, and got us some of that confidence we'd been needing. And, you know, guys started believing a little bit more, and we just kept playing.
Does it feel like that start was like a different season?
Somewhat, I guess you could say. You know, the team just feels different now, you know. I wish we could have been playing like this at the beginning of the year, because I think things would be a little bit different. But it is what it is, and we have another opportunity this week to play a really good team and show people this is who we are now.
Have you talked to Coach Verduzco about ball security, and where do you feel like you're at with that?
Yeah, you know, that's obviously something I've been struggling with. Fumbling the ball one time is too many. So just have to keep on working on that in practice. And, you know Coach Purdue, he's going to be on me about it. So something I definitely need to work on, and I'm going to continue to work on.
Every defense will play different, but did you sense that Michigan State put a lot of attention to Stanley, given that JD didn't play, or did they play him the way you expected them to?
Yeah, I think they're really confident in what they do. I'm not sure if they necessarily change anything to fit Stan necessarily, as much as they played their defense, and they're a really solid group. And obviously the weather kind of factored in there a little bit, and how we were able to throw the ball. So they just clamped down and did what they do best. So, yeah.
How optimistic are you about JD, and what could he be if you had him this week against Iowa?
Yeah, well, he's obviously a really talented receiver, and we'd love to have him out there. I'm really confident in all the receiving guys that we have if he's not able to play. But I'm confident he's going to get back, battle through it, and be there for us this Friday.
Did you get to see the highlight of Milwaukee Washington jump over that guy? How high can he jump? Have you seen him jump?
Yeah, you know, I saw it more than once. I kept watching it. It was it's crazy. I think there's just a little glimpse of what he can do. Jumped pretty darn high. I don't know if he could jump any higher than that.